Start the stream. Had to restart it. We're back. We are back. Let me get set back up here. Let me check the bit rate now. Did that fix it? Come here. Download bit rate 5K. Okay, that looks like it's happy with 5K. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I have no idea what that's going to do to the YouTube Shorts algorithm. Is it going to give me a second chance? Because usually if I stream twice in a day, like the second stream, I feel like it doesn't get pushed to Shorts as much. Not that it's a huge deal for me anyway. It's not like I'm making fucking money or anything. Okay. Well, okay, I gotta redo the Unreal Engine. Proceed. Brain, RPG. Colony Sim Game Dev. Okay. Okay, now we can do it. Wait, let me actually pin that. Let me actually pin that. Do. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Channel. Okay. Okay, now we can get started. Chipmonkey, hello. Welcome in. What are we doing today? We're going to be doing some more ironing out of the rain entity spawn movement stuff. And I did do a little bit more of this off stream since the last one. And we are moving along quite nicely, I would say. We don't need any of that, just clear all that out. So, turns out my chunk trace thingy, the, what was it, the DDA traversal algorithm was not DDAing properly. It wasn't getting the proper chunks. So I fixed that. And now a lot of the scenarios are working out a lot better. And so now I've just changed it. I did have breakpoints on just like the problem scenarios. One of them being if the entity moved too much in a frame, which can happen if they're falling. Wait, do I still have that? Let's put the breakpoint there. Well, no, it has to be in there. Yeah, that's gonna always get hit. But we should see the error pop up in the vlogger. And we should also see an error now anytime they're falling. Which we have it. We got a bogey here. Let's check this out. What happened here? He might have just fallen a little bit. Let's look at you. Yeah, I'm logging falling as an error just to see when it happens. Okay, so what ended up happening here? What did end up happening here? The yellow line trace was not long enough. So the minimum is like 10, right? Yeah, I think I need to change that to like half height or something. Half height, maybe. I think we can get rid of that now. And so what are we doing? For the yellow line trace that's like trying to find the ground. Yeah, pawn half height is probably good. But let's like, we'll change that to 90. Plus or minus 90. What's half of 90? We'll go 45. Plus or minus 45. So we'll get a little bit better there. So and then what do we do with this? If we get the hit, then we are on ground. Well, maybe more isn't actually what we should do. Yeah, because he was technically getting a velocity going away from the terrain because he was walking down the hill. He was walking down the hill. Like whatever the larger one is of move direction dot size. What is move direction? I feel like it should just be velocity dot size. Move direction or like move amount. I mean, is move direction dot size like move amount, like the amount I'm moving? Or maybe I should do an F vector distance. Which we're already kind of doing. So let's actually just move that up. I don't like that. Keep that there. Not a good spot to put that because we override new location right there. 40, yeah, because like what would happen is 45 schmeckles. Like if he was moving faster than that, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I have to keep in mind that this is over the course of a frame, so 45 might not actually be too bad. It's like 45 schmeckles is the amount of difference between the spot that he was at to down. And I would have just set it down. Yeah, I think that's it. I think 45 is fine. I think 45 is fine. I just don't want them to like always be falling and stuff, so. Okay, were there any other offenders here? Do I got any more red boys? Actually, I didn't, it doesn't show it, does it? It's like too clamped in there. Or no, it's there. If I zoom out. Okay, it does always show the red one. Vernon Varad, hello. Welcome. Let's go ahead and clear that. We're gonna play. Okay. Here we go. So we're just running the simulation. Okay, we've got a bogey. We hit this, entity 174. 175, 176. Okay, we got a lot of them getting hit now. Okay, let's go over here. $170. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, for some reason they're not getting hits against the terrain. So they're falling. So actually, let's put that breakpoint back there because we're gonna hit that like immediately, right? Okay, yeah. Entity 174 is just falling straight through the chunk, and it shouldn't be because our line trace multi by channel should be getting a hit, or it should have. I guess now it's not, or something. I'm doing a vlog arrow. Are we missing the chunk? We would have missed the chunk, right? So let me look up. Oh, I can't. Right. Okay, hang on. Pause. Okay. I don't know why those don't show up as errors. They're supposed to. Okay. We are missing a chunk. -2, -4, -1. Is that true? -2, 4, 1. We are. So wait, what the heck? Why is this one here? That's 240. So I guess we're missing the one underneath it, despite this line trace not really seeming like it would get down to that chunk. I don't think... Oh, am I gonna have to go back and change it again? I'm gonna have to go back and fix the... Okay, so it seems to be working well for the terrain chunks that are actually rendered and stuff. Oh god, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, where's this one at? Same thing. So he's like falling, basically. And there's a lot of missing chunks. They should never fall off into a chunk there, though, is the thing. I'm rooting for your game. Thank you. Appreciate that. Can you root for my entities, though? They need it more than I do. They're falling, and they can't get up. Tis an unfortunate thing. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting line traces here. How can I capture this scenario? Am I the only one here in YouTube? Probably on the are you on the horizontal stream? If so, then probably. Probably. Let me see. This is specifically when a chunk coordinate is belongs to a terrain chunk that's like not rendered. Let's do this. If we're not rendered, I'm just gonna throw a breakpoint there. Is this your full-time job? No, we're just doing hobby game dev. Just solo fun stuff. Okay, let's restart this. Yes, I know. Yeah, they're all not rendered at the moment. Thank you. Ooh, but this is gonna get hit a bunch. Okay, I'm not gonna put that breakpoint there quite yet. Let's actually we're gonna get the player spawned and everything, then we'll get there. Let's wait for the player to get spawned. We're taking it. This one's taking a while. There we go. Okay, now let's do it. Put that breakpoint there. Wait, are we hitting here all the time? Oh, the chunk surface sampler. Okay. Shit. Okay. Fuck, okay. It's not gonna work. This is gonna get hit like a fucking bunch. And draw debug. I don't think I'm drawing debug on the other one, so maybe that'll work. Use it anyway and skip. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, it's gonna happen a lot. Okay, put it back. Oh my god, there's so much async stuff happening right now. We're gonna have to wait for this to get patched in. Okay, pause. Okay, okay, we got it set up. Are we spawning things yet? I think we are. Yeah, there they go. Okay, good. Look at the nav mesh here. Yeah, so it's gonna spawn on chunks once the nav mesh finishes generating on them. I thought Unreal Engine only had blueprints. Nope, you can do C++. I didn't think there was a direct access to the code. Can the code do everything the blueprints do? It can do even more. So the blueprints actually don't have all the functionality that you can do in C++. Okay, so here we've got a bogey. We've got a bogey. And so we're gonna see, I guess, if this becomes true. And now I wish I put this in a variable. Daggerfall is by far my favorite game that applies procedural generation. What does Daggerfall do? Okay, so we're gonna need to run that. So I want to see the value. I'm trying to see if unrendered chunks ever get a line trace hit. They should. Awesome things online were telling me backwards. Yeah, where the hell was telling you that? Because that is very, very not true, and I have never seen that online. I've never seen that posted anywhere that Unreal Engine only has blueprints. Okay, so yeah, we gotta wait for the next breakpoint there. So let me pause real quick. Do we have any red boys? No, we don't. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. There are the entities. It's gonna get quite laggy. Okay. Hit is false. It's kind of hard to tell whether it should or shouldn't. ChatGPT hallucination? Maybe. Yeah. Some sycophant answer. Okay. Line trace multi-byte channel. We're coming from the velocity processor. Okay, what is B hit value? It's also false there. It's false there. Okay, we got one faller. He looks like he was just going down a slope a little bit too steep for him. He just fell down a slope. That's all he did. Damn, that's how much he moved in one frame. Because of the pause diff. Yeah, he moved straight over, and let me make sure that he actually ended up. Okay, he just settled right back on the ground. Perfect. Okay, we're still looking good. We got here again. False. True. Okay, we have a not rendered chunk. And we did get a hit. Okay, so that denies my suspicions of the mesh being rendered having something to do with it. I would hope that it wouldn't. So it's good on that behalf. We do have a hit. What terrain chunk is this for? -440. I guess this is the if it's not rendered. Put that there, and then we don't have to do the double breakpoint. Yeah. Okay. Hit, false, hit, true. Okay, so we have several unrendered chunks that are getting hits through them. Okay. So that, okay, so that's fine. I'm gonna pause again real quick and just take a quick peek here. That's the one that we already looked at. Yeah, all these guys out here. Let me look. This guy's fine. This guy's fine. Oh no, that's the terrain chunk spawning. That would be why. Yeah, none of the entities that are spawning on these unrendered chunks are working properly. If you use the code to generate something, does it make a note in the blueprints, or is it completely separate, and vice versa? If you make a blueprint and nodes, does it make code? So it only goes like C++ is the underlying engine. That is the engine. That's the game engine. And that's what creates blueprint nodes. Like there is a reflection system they built on top of C++ that allows you to specify whether you want certain functions to show up as blueprints, or if you want certain variables to show up in blueprints. So it goes from C++ to blueprint, and not really the other way around. Like you can't turn a blueprint into C++ code, but you can create like a property in C++ and assign a blueprint class to it or something and use it that way. But no, you cannot generate code from blueprints, but you do generate, all blueprints come from code. So that is, it's kind of a one-way thing there. Yeah, why do these never work? Why do these never work? That nav mesh is not updated, and I know it. Okay, there's our nav mesh. Yeah, I mean, the terrain should be there. I don't know why we're not getting hits. I don't know why we're not getting hits. Those are just missing chunks. Back to the falling. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, of course. Why did you not do... Because we did the yellow line trace. Okay, let me try something out real quick. Let me try to change this trace function to do an else here. Okay, we're gonna try that. Let's try that and we'll start over. Okay. Oh, let me make sure this is started. Oh, it's started. Okay, just clear it. Okay, we'll see if everything falls to the ground now. Maybe just the chunk line trace is just wrong altogether. No, all those ones are fine. All those ones are fine. Spawning more, spawning more. Quite laggy. Okay. Okay, no issues yet still. I don't think we've spawned any on the unmeshed terrain chunks. Let's actually, I'm gonna look away now. Okay, that didn't help. I thought that would help with the debug drawings. Oh, you know what I bet it was? Entity result or result. I bet it just returned false here because I never... Yeah, I never put the... Okay, I bet that was the fix. I think I accidentally fixed it. Hi, bro. Hello to you. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. I think I accidentally fixed my issue. Don't you guys hate that? Which game is it? This is just my game. It is no game in particular. Just one I'm working on. Okay. Pause. Pause. Okay, we got some baddies. Okay, he just, I think he just fell for a second. He just kind of tripped over his own feet. Why did he go up? Why did he move up? His velocity... direction. Oh, because the acceptance radius. Oh. I wonder if I should only have 2D velocity. Because, yeah, he kept falling up and down. There. That is a little awkward. What on earth is with this fucking wander target? Like, that is not where the nav mesh is. That is well off. That is well off the nav mesh. Thankfully, I added the Z lenience in there, so he was able to get past it. Can I explain what I'm developing? Sure. We're working on a video game. I keep saying we. I'm so used to saying we. I'm working on a video game in Unreal Engine. The game is it's going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite combo with procedural terrain. And so we're looking at some generated terrain here. We got all these different terrain chunks, and we're working on making sure that our entity system works properly. So we're doing procedural spawn points for like enemies and stuff, and here are some of them. For the Colony Sim side of things, I built an ECS system, which is an efficient way of running thousands and thousands of entities in a world. It's like a data-driven architecture that's very efficient, and I built my own so I could run it on the background threads, and I could just run the entire world, whether you're there or whether you're on the other side of the world. It's a quite a large world. Here's the world map. So we're only rendering about this small of a circle right now. And so, you know, if you're on the other side of the world, like way up here, and you've got a colony down here, I still want that colony to be running. I still want that colony to be running. And so that's what we're working on right now. Specifically with just some movement things, the velocity processor, which is what I use to handle movements, and then also to apply gravity. It's a little laggy right now, but that's just because we're drawing all this debug stuff. So we got guys over there that are actually properly settled now. Okay, maybe we can turn draw debug off. Let's turn the draw debug off, because that's getting a bit gnarly, a bit gnarly here. Okay, turn that off. So it should run a lot better. Oh, of course, there's just like a giga memory being used right now. Yeah, Unreal Engine using 33 gigs. Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild that. We're gonna have to rebuild the engine. And we'll wait. Okay. It's running so slow at the moment. Okay. Let's go in standing mode. And for a little bit. Come on up. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's run it again. Run it again. Hopefully we see no one falling through the ground anymore, which will be really, really great to see. We'll want to find a less flat world to test it with as well. Where's the visual logger at? Tools, debug, visual logger. Okay. All right. Are you live on full screen? Yeah, there should be a horizontal stream as well. If that's what you mean, of course. All right, the vlogger is just really laggy. Yeah, the vlogger is just really laggy too, so that doesn't do us any favors either. It is good to make sure this works in like a low frame rate mode though, so kind of doing that. What do you think about building a game engine? I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think you can learn a lot by doing it. I don't think it's necessary for probably 99% of games. I think unless you're doing something that is like not supported in a regular game engine, you should probably avoid. Can we spawn some more entities, please? We're kind of like stuck, I think. Let me look at the nav mesh here. Nav mesh is still going. Okay, we're up to 410 now. God, we're running at like 8 FPS at the moment. But yeah, it's not running very fast at all. I don't even know if the nav mesh is capable of building here. Which is why we're up to like 400 entities, and it's just because the VLOG. Let's clear. If we clear, we should get some frame rate back. Although I guess that's gonna take forever. Okay, let's just stop, clear. Okay, now we're back to 50, 60 FPS. Nice. I'm just gonna wait for the... I guess I'll just wait for the nav mesh to fully finish. And then we'll see. Still going. It goes faster if you don't actually show it, so that's why I keep hiding it and checking. We'll just start this real quick and just see if there's anything. Start, stop. Was there anything of interest? Oh, okay. We've got a bogey. He's fallen. He's been falling for a while, and he must have spawned like right here. Or under here or something. Okay, I would have liked to have seen where he came from, but that time is gone. Is that same guy? 104? That might be that same guy. Yeah, in 883, you're actually doing okay. Okay, so let's we'll continue and we'll watch 883. What are you trying to do, 883? Oh, he's falling now. So hang on, pause. Oh no, he's just like stuck. Okay, yeah, there's no nav mesh there. Oh no, the nav mesh probably just isn't updated. There we go. There's our updated nav mesh. Okay, so he's right here. He's just, his velocity is straight up. I think his wander target is like, oh, yep, there it is. What is this? What on earth is that? How did that get projected there? Because we're projecting to the nav mesh. It's not a homebrew game engine without 6 months bashing your head against Vulkan. From what I've heard, yeah, I think so. I think I would confirm that. But why on earth did we get that as the wander location, huh? Like we are specifically projecting. We are, first of all, that point is generated by calling the what function? It's like random reachable point. Yeah. Get random reachable point in radius. False if not found. Okay, I guess we'll add. Maybe this was a bad point. We didn't find point. Return failed. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that was a failed point. But we're also like in the path find. Find path for entity. I'm checking that the start point and end point are on the nav mesh. I wonder if that wasn't the start or end point. I wonder if that was a midpoint. Well, no, it's a wander target, so it was probably just a straight line to get there. Well, no, there were trees and stuff that he would have had to have walked around. But I am breakpointing there, so I know we didn't hit this. I know we didn't hit this. And I haven't seen either of those scenarios hit yet. Dude. The amount of memory that the vlogger uses is just insane. So yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild that. Okay. Yep, we're gonna wait for that to build. Adder, welcome in. Had to step up to 120 gigs of memory. Wild to think 64 is not enough these days. It's like, I don't know, I feel like 64 is enough, but 128 is really nice to have, right? I got 2 open slots right now. I could go up to 128 if I needed to. But yeah, I was doing 32, and yeah, that was rough. I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna be doing game dev and trying to stream it, you know, like trying to build with only 32 gigs of memory, it was not, it wasn't going that fast. It's still not really going that fast. I don't know, sometimes the builds are just kind of fucking slow. '64 gets the job done for sure, but I found myself getting close to the edge, often with a dense project. I guess you're probably working with more like baked open world stuff, so yeah, there's probably a lot that gets loaded in for those levels. Like you can probably load in, yeah, hundreds of gigs. Because like the point is all that stuff gets like automatically serialized to disk with like the level streaming or world partitioning or whatever. I haven't used any of them, so I don't actually know, but yeah, I guess if you try to start that up without calling everything else, it uses up a bunch of memory. Yeah, I guess with like my stuff, it just uses as much as it can, you know? It just uses up as much as it can. And this vlogger just like absolutely, let's find a new seed. 288, let's try that. That's ocean. That's ocean. Okay, 289. I want one with like a some steep hills or something. Okay, that's another bad one. Yeah, open world stuff with large chunks of the world load and editor is highly inefficient. Yeah. Who was I watching? I was watching Lucklin do game dev, and he is definitely in that open world level partition type game, and yeah, it was chugging along quite a bit. Quite a bit. So we should have some like right here. I don't know if that's like enough to actually test this. I would like to spawn like right on top of something like that. What's our world look like here? Oh, we're just on a nice little land bridge here. Yeah, everything looks good so far. Clear that all out. Just gonna periodically clear it so that conserve the frame rate as much as possible and the memory. Already up to 21 gigs, 22 now. I guess it doesn't really clear any of that out of memory because the memory is just climbing. It's only climbing. Okay, we're gonna start getting to some of the terrain chunks that are sloped. Where's our latest spawn at? Down in that cave. Glad the cave spawns are working. That's nice. Love me a good memory leak. I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily a memory leak. I think it's just how Unreal Engine works. It just takes up as much memory as it can. Moxie. I have had my fucking mic muted. Jesus Christ. Burning Cog, welcome in. I was just commenting about how some of these guys are moving very slow. Unreal Engine is using up 44 gigs of memory. But there weren't any issues until this guy, who is falling. Okay, it's again with these, I'm gonna guess that that wanderer target is not on the nav mesh. Yeah. So they like keep trying to move up there, but they can't. Why does that happen? Why does that move to, like, I project it to the nav mesh and it doesn't seem to do that. And it wants more. Yeah, it would gladly take more. Such a glutton. Maybe it's trying to cosplay Chrome. Chrome wishes it could use the amount of memory that Unreal Engine can. Yeah, so we're just getting bad wander targets. But this is kind of good, I guess. This is a good scenario that I can write some code for to, like, solve. Now, let's look at the move to processor, because I feel like I should already be doing the Z lenience is done with move. Yeah, we are already doing the Z lenience. You know what I should do? So I have all these vlog functions. I should make an allow list and a deny list for entity logging, so that when I hit a scenario like this, I can turn it off for everything. But how do you get a running subsystem? They don't show up in the editor. I would like them to. Is there a way I can make subsystems show up in the editor window? Or is it do they just run based off of the CDO? Because then I could just change it here. I saw some C++ classes on Humble. Oh, I didn't know they did that kind of thing. Make Unreal Engine. Make subsystem show in editor in world. What is it? World outline? Is that what that window's called? On outliner. Unreal Engine makes subsystem show in world outliner. Not an editor unless you specify it as an actor driven by a subsystem. I do have the BP child. Is this the same one that's running though? Like, does it operate off of the CDO? Like, I guess what I would want to know is that if I changed a property in here at runtime, would it actually affect the one that's running? That's, I guess, what I want to know. It's kind of annoying that subsystems don't show up in the outliner. It doesn't feed upward, it only feeds downward. C++ doesn't know about BP. I guess I'm probably not doing a good job explaining what I'm asking. There's not like a certain subsystem, like editor subsystem. I know that there's an editor subsystem. I don't think that makes it show up in the editor though. Yeah, I wonder if I can find the code path that actually makes it show up in the outliner. And edit that. Edit the engine. Is there really not a way for it to show at all? I guess I could just put those settings on a on an actor, but that's like super annoying. You have done that in the previous project. They're grayed out, so you can't update them at runtime. Okay, yeah, I guess I could just add the allow list and deny list on an actor and then fetch that actor. I usually make a child of the subsystem class, which inherits logic from the C++ subsystem. You can inherit, I mean, I guess you can extend anything in C++. Okay, so I guess I get what you're saying. You just add the subsystem onto the actor. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I might as well just add it on my existing, like, because I don't want to have to put one of those in every level, every test level and stuff, when I already have, the entity spawner should already be there. The blueprints parent is, well, yeah, I get that. I get how blueprints and C++ connect together. The subsystem can place the actor by default. What, on like begin play or something? Okay, that's not a bad. Or on initialize rather. Is there a begin play? On world begin play, that'll work. Yeah, we'll do that. We can apparently get rid of that. Okay. Okay, and then this would need the properties on it. Then in here, world begin play. That can be private. A entity subsystem actor. Yeah, just spawn it. New property. The array of, I guess I'll just do int for the ID. Allowed entity vlog IDs. Edit anywhere. Might as well just make a blueprint read only. I'll want a function for like callable void or colon editor rather. Clear. I mean, I guess I can clear the array. So it's really just like if that's empty. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Where's my subsystem? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so in the vlog, entity subsystem actor allowed is dot. I guess it should be a set, right? It should be a set so I can get from it effectively, efficiently. Can I not? I can't do a num on a set? I cannot get, oh, T set. I'm dumb. That's fucking why. Okay, if num is greater than 0 and it doesn't contain entity ID, then we return. And I need to add that in front of every single vlog. Do I use this one anywhere? No. Okay. And I did mark that as edit anywhere, blueprint read only. Okay. I'm gonna rebuild that. I'm gonna be right back while that rebuilds. BRB. All right, we're back. Okay. Okay, we're here. Let's see if that works. Supposed to be looking for a new seed. I didn't do that. We're here though. Hello. Okay, let's no octree. Turn it off. Okay, we're not logging any of them now. Well, did I get the... I messed up the logic, didn't I? If it's not empty and it doesn't contain the entity, we skip it. Okay, there we go. We just weren't spawning any yet. Okay. So let's see, what was the actor called? I fucking forgot. Subsystem actor. There we go. So we're gonna add entity 8. Why not? Okay. It's not working. Not working. Can you breakpoint header files? I guess not. That should be not logging all of these now. Oh, we're skipping it, but it's still like logging? Did I miss one or something? Okay, so we're correctly not getting there, but then why is all this stuff getting logged? What is all this? What is all this that's not supposed to be logged? Oh, of course I clicked on entity 8. Oh, it's like this, it's like the state tree and shit. Oh my god. What is this? More state tree issues. Wonderful. Oh, this is a vlogger thing. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, so that's not gonna work as well as I thought it was going to. Because the state tree is just gonna fucking do everything. Is just gonna log everything anyway. Okay. Go away, please. Stop. Okay. All right. Well, that didn't work. God damn it. Let me look at these macros. Is there like a way to fucking... What does this expand to? Of course you don't show me. Vlogger, categorize logger, F. Log, impl. We serialize stuff. Okay, so no help there on the logging. No help there. Kind of feel like I should delete all that, but oh man. I mean, it was logging, like it was still logging way too much than it should have. Okay, there goes that idea. That idea was a bust. Okay, so I want a steeper seed. Nope, I said steeper, not flatter. Nope, not that. Hasty wasty. What am I working on? Oh my god, I'm serious. Because the point data was none. Somehow that happened. I'm just doing some more ECS entity stuff in relation to the terrain. We got it working mostly good, I think. Like they're not like falling or anything. There are some issues though with getting like the nav moved to target. I am projecting them to the nav mesh, but every once in a while it seems like there's an entity that this is a good seed. Okay, this is a good seed to test. Perfect. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Sometimes the nav like move to target is like way above the height map for some reason. One sec. Okay. That can go away now. Yeah. Start logging. Okay. I am just on the edge of the world, I guess. We got some guys that seem to be stuck. Is this our guy? Yeah, here we go. Entity 25. Yeah, they're just like really slow at moving up hills now, I suppose. Yeah, they're just really slow at moving up hills. Is Unreal Engine 4 same as Unreal Engine 5? No. Unreal Engine 4 is Unreal Engine 4, and then Unreal Engine 5 is one Unreal Engine after that. But in all seriousness, sorry, I'm moving a bit. They are different. They're quite different. Okay, so this guy is moving. Oh god, it's so hard to the world's so laggy. Yeah, see, like this is the scenario I'm talking about right here. now he's going to be stuck because for some reason the nav like target, even though I projected it to nav mesh, which should put it, you know, on the fucking nav mesh in terms of coding. Yeah, they're different. They are different. Yeah, it's a major version. The APIs are all different. I just need better. I need like just better like. Have we gotten to the target? And so like I should be doing some Z leniency checking on the move to locations already on the move to processor right here. And so half height times 2. So I should be like checking like the actor like capsule height basically, you know, which I feel like that is that height. So I feel like I should be within the acceptance radius. I just probably am not using it correctly here. I hate this function so much. I complain about it every time I run into it. Do I have a function for a sphere cylinder overlap? I don't think I do. I have box cylinder. Okay, this is saying if the Z value of entity location is outside plus or minus Z leniency, which is the height of the actor, is plus or minus the height of the actor from Z diff, which is the move to target location Z, it will be set to the min or the max of Z leniency. So this is why I wanted to do that vlog thing, so that when I found the scenario, I could write the vlogs here and show it, but I guess I can. Anyways, let's just do this. Entity, subsystem. Unreal Engine's probably using up too much memory for this to live code. Entity, vlog, entity, sphere. Entity location. Well, we know where the entity location is already, so we don't really need to log that, do we? So we can just, and we know where the move to location is. So let's just log the output from that. Yeah, and the radius we can set to half height times 2, or maybe just whatever the move to data acceptance radius is. I think this function just isn't. We set the Z, right? It will be set to the min or max. If it's outside, it will be set to the min or max. And it's not a floating point issue. It's an issue with my logic. If the Z value of in vector is outside plus or minus Z leniency from diff Z, that's not the logic I should use. Otherwise, it would be set to diff z. That does the logic of what I'm thinking, right? If the z value of n vector is outside plus or minus z leniency from diff z, it will be set to the min or max of z leniency. Otherwise, it will be set to diff z. Yeah, so we should be setting it to diff z, I'm pretty sure. I guess it doesn't really matter what the radius is here, I don't think. We'll just fucking put 20. F color cyan. Oh, right, because this is static. Okay, I just have to... That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, let's see where it's putting that. We'll set it to diff z. I mean, while we're at it, let's just... I mean, I should already be... Oh yeah, we're doing... Location is the better way to do that, not sphere. Yeah, I'm already logging the other shit. Rebuild that again. Okay. Why am I over here? What? Oh my god, I hate it when it does this. If I reopen the visual logger, are you going to still do that? Okay, we're good. Okay. There we go. AABB tree encountered invalid bounds input. Wonderful. Okay, why is this happening? You're not supposed to run until the mesh is done generating. I wonder if that's probably related to the... We've got a missing chunk. We need to rebuild. Yeah. Look at that. That's wild. That is about the max number of polygons you can have in a terrain chunk right there. Look at the PCG. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we'll rerun that. Okay, rerun it. Run it back. Okay, we're logging. Okay, there's this guy. Okay, he's just moving really slow. Okay. Yeah, they suck walking up hills, so we need to fix that. Okay, we don't have one of those weird wander targets yet. Those are weird move to locations. Because I should see them like start falling because their velocity, they're like they're trying to jump and get to it basically. Basically. I would like it to happen again, please. I need someone to fall. Well, I guess there is another scenario I need to track down, and I'm gonna need some like equation to track it down. And that's just like getting stuck in general. And that equation is going to be something along the lines of like desired move to location. That's going to take in some like, you know, where I'm at currently, where I'm trying to go, what my current velocity is, and what my change in location has been for the past, you know, X frames or X seconds or something. And when that gets too high, I need a break point to narrow it down. Okay, pause. Okay, you're just what is happening here? He's just idle. This is fine. He literally got there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, here's another one. Okay, he got there too. But he's fine. Okay, we'll let that run some more. Turn off the nav mesh. But yeah, I guess that equation I was mentioning would track this situation down as well. Okay. Okay, he's just walking down it's funny, it like it takes like little steps. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you made it there. Okay, all those are fine. Ah, troubleshooting streams. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, no issues there. Or I can't even move in the editor. What do we have here? Okay, no, he got to his target too, so that one's fine. Yeah, it's just not happening again. It's just not happening again. Okay, let's stop this for now. I'm just gonna let's just watch these guys real quick. When he made it over the hump, he finally... Aren't they all troubleshooting streams? In a way, yeah. Sometimes it's more progressy though. Yeah, their velocity really gets fucked up. Oh shit. Okay, what's the condition? And also, sir... Okay, I guess that's fine. Who are you? Entity 11. Oh my god, it's so fucking laggy. Okay, let's just look at some of your stuff. Figure out what's happening here. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? So we're logging purple and orange. So we've gotten here, which means our whatever this trace is. Which is current location to new location. That hits something. And so we're going to show an arrow from the impact point to in the sliding direction. No, from the current, no, yes, sorry. From the impact point to a point velocity away, velocity size away in the sliding direction from current location. So that's orange. So if that's the case, why is it not getting set on orange? Orange, you glad that I fucked this up? And then, so we set velocity equal to sliding direction times velocity size to unnormalize it, because this is a normalized sliding direction. New location, we just do current location plus velocity again. But velocity has changed now, obviously. So what does that mean? What does it all mean, Basil? I have that new location. We don't do yellow. Yellow is not happening, correct? We are on ground. We're not falling. So we get this red arrow. Or no, just the location. Set on ground. Which is hit result dot location. Oh, yeah, we're setting that equal to the look. Okay. If we're on the ground. Okay, I see. So yeah, we're barely moving. So we're gonna move. Let me paint this out. Okay, so we have some terrain. Red is where I'm at currently. I'm moving in that direction. We get the hit there. We get a hit there. And then we calculate the sliding direction, which is orange, which ends up being something like that. Well, no, the directional arrow is something more like, it's something more like this. We're starting someplace close to the ground. We do a purple directional arrow, but we get like a hit like right there. So it's like we get that hit. And so we do a better arrow like that. Okay, let's call that gravity trace. I think I need to do these. I need to do both of these every frame, rather than one or the other. Well, I guess we always do that one. So it's one or both. I mean, I don't know. As long as it, I don't think this necessarily means we're on the ground, though. Is the thing. This is, velocity, direction, hit. But I mean, it is a trace for the terrain. But it's a trace. I'm going to get an impact point. And then I just eventually end up setting it to the impact point. But that doesn't work if I'm already on the terrain, right? So I need to not set it on. I just need to not set it on the impact point and instead set it to where the orange velocity takes me. Velocity, direction, terrain, hit. I mean, I could wait for next frame to do the next trace, or I could just always do it. That would make me slide on the ground better. Let's just always do it. Let's always do it. So this is like gravity trace. Hello. Welcome in. Velocity dirt trace hit. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna rebuild. Okay. Run it back. We'll see if they move around better now. We'll just give this an eye test. I don't think we need to, well, we'll just visually look at it first and then start the vlogger afterwards. If we need to, investigate further. Okay, we should be spawning stuff any moment. Any moment now. What? Why is the spawning non-deterministic? Weird. Weird. They seem to be moving around better. I think so. Yeah, I think they seem to be moving around better. Yeah, they're good now, I think. That fixed it. So we're just gonna do 2 traces every frame for them. Kind of jittery. Let me... What was this? Oh. I don't need that kind of a log. Where's like entity 1? There's like 1,000 entities spawned now. Oh, here we go. We got a bogey. He's fine though. He moved too much. That is strange. Why did you move so much? I mean, you're fine though. You're fine. Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's clear, stop, play. Let me run up to some of these guys over here. See how jittery they look in person. Do something. That looks okay. Could not project start location. Okay, so this is actually the first time I'm seeing this happen. For entity 120. Entity 120. Let's find entity 120. Still same entity? Yep. Okay. Yeah, you are literally, oh shit. You are literally inside of that way. There should be no navigation in there. Now project start location. Yeah, I'd imagine. What state are you in? You're just idling now. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, entity 120 is having a rough time here. I mean, I think really the fix for this would just be to make sure that these actually properly and not project start location. Yeah, those things just need to, I don't know, is it related to being in here? Because honestly, like there's no collision, so if there's a nav mesh there, it should be fine. Wander move 2 failed. Okay, let's restart here. Clear. Where's my cave default? Collision presets overlap all. Stalags is set to block all. Spiky rocks block all collision. Force navigation obstacle. Can't ever affect navigation. The same is said here too. And fill collision underneath for nav mesh is not set. Wonderful. So the nav mesh is just not generating properly for those ones. I love that for me. I love that. I wonder if those got serialized in and didn't get their settings set properly. We'll have to look at that next. Velocity is looking better now. Velocity processor is looking better now. I think this guy can make GTA 6 in 24 hours. Yeah, give me Rockstar's budget and team. Actually, no, don't give me the team. Just give me the budget and I'll get it done. Trust me, bro. But yeah, I look at like some of the budgets these AAA studios are getting. I'm just like, Jesus, if I had a fraction of that fucking money to actually pay for assets. Oh, the things I could accomplish. Oh, the things I could accomplish. I could make you a janky indie GTA 6. Procedural generated GTA 6. But no, there is like a ton of fucking work that goes into that shit. Okay, I think I want to commit this. I think I want to commit to this. Like pawn half height. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Make line trace. I do want it to do that one though. Man, this is it's kind of a big commit here. 21 files. Yes. Entity find path. What did I change here? I just got rid of some imports. Okay. Is done with move. Yeah, I guess that's just not const anymore. That's fine. We'll keep that there for future reference. Sure, we'll keep that there. I don't know. I kind of want to undo that because it's not really useful anymore at all. Yeah. A raid. Kindred Games.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh my god. Thank you for the raid.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
We got him.
What the dog doing?
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Kindred Games. I don't know if I'm familiar with you, but welcome in all the same. What kind of stuff were you doing? Tell me about it.
GM Genuine Parts and AC Delta.
Oh god, your ads are playing on your stream, on your channel. So I'm working in Unreal Engine. We're doing an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite game with procedural terrain. This is a small section of the procedural world. Here's me. And we've just been doing some testing of my ECS system so that I can, you know, run thousands and thousands of entities all around the world, you know, so all these guys. So I have like a velocity processor and a gravity processor that are running, and we're just trying to make sure that's working well. We're just trying to make sure that's working nice and nice. So the gravity processor should be settling these guys on the terrain, and the velocity processor should be properly moving them along the terrain and stuff like that. That's what we're working on at the moment. And then here's the actual world. Every pixel on here is a terrain chunk. Every terrain chunk is that big. About 12,000 Unreal Schmeckles, and I think that makes the whole world about 1.5 kilometers, so it's very large. And for the Colony Sim side of my game, I want the whole world to be running like online at all times. That's why I wrote this ECS system that runs in the background. So you know, I had to write my own collision system, both for the terrain and for my entities. I had to do a lot of my own movement processor, velocity process. I'm like kind of rewriting physics a little bit here, So we have our own physics system, kind of, sort of. Our own line trace system that we got to do here. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I was fixing a bug from an update I just launched for my multiplayer open world RPG. It's in early access on Steam. Well, congratulations on getting there. Feel free to plug it if you want to. Plug the hit us with the wish list link. Love this terrain material. Looks right. Does it? Okay. Well, that's good for me, because I'm terrible at materials. It is an auto material, and it is it's like vertex data. So like, there's the actual vertex data on it. So it's like vertex colored and stuff. And so I actually like use that information for gameplay reasons and like footstep effects and stuff like that. I don't actually use a physical material or anything. I just I can actually just generate that data on the fly. It all comes from noise and stuff like that. Hell yeah, there's a link. Let's check it out. Oh, hell yeah. Colony Sim? Oh, hell yes. I'm so in. Oh my god. It's adorable. Oh, and there's like little golems and stuff. That's so cool. Oh, look at that. Can you build that? Farm Forge. Farm and Forge. That looks awesome. That looks right up my alley. Colorful Magic Cube multiplayer. Is it a Colony Sim or is it mostly RPG? I guess you could say there's a hint of Colony Sim. If you have enough friends, you can. Oh, okay. So it's more like survival, I guess, not Colony Sim. Those were friends, not NPCs. Thanks for letting me promo. Yeah, of course, of course. It's a huge achievement to get something released on Steam, early access or not. So I should be there in about 5 years. Oh, there's like people playing it. That's crazy. Oh, is this you? It says watch the developer play. How does that all work? Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. Oh no, I see you. You look different than that. That's my wife. Oh, nice. She streamed yesterday and we're looping her recording. Oh, sick. So you can actually set that live stream. I never knew that. That's good to know though. It's good to know. She helps me with the game. Well, congrats to you both then. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, if I had help on my game, then maybe I could release it on Steam in under 5 years. But yeah, this is my game. We got a little bit of combat in here too. We got dynamic tree chopping, so we can chop these trees, and then wherever the axe makes contact, if my shitty homemade animation works, there we go. It deforms it at that location, and eventually it'll put some wood into your inventory. There we go. Tell me those weren't WoW SFX and icons. They are. They are borrowed. They are indeed. You recognize this one? Or maybe even this. Might have to hit him with the Frost Nova again here. Borrowed. They're borrowed. Ding. Level up. Yeah, placeholders. It's all placeholder. None of these are all like free assets. Like, I don't have any artistic capabilities. You know, I don't have any material skills. I don't have any animation skills, art, sound, any of that. Modeling, none of that. So, dang, Colony Sim with a WoW style combat. Yeah, basically. Yeah, the RPG side of things, I'm going for like vanilla WoW vibes, but maybe a little bit more interactive than that. We'll see how it ends up. But the procedural world is also loosely inspired off of WoW, because you have games like Minecraft or like Valheim where the biomes are they're like seamless and there's no like borders to them or anything. But then you have a game like WoW where there's actually defined zones that have like names and stuff like that. I wanted the latter, so that's what we have here. There's actually mountains around every single one of these zones. We got Beacon Hills, the Satyr Woods of Revelry, Labyrinth of Illusions is the zone I'm in, apparently. These are all AI generated names too. Armor of Invincibility is apparently oh, Howling Fjord, perfect. A WoW zone name got generated by the AI. Howling Fjord, which is a swamp. Festering Bog, Lightwood Thicket. Yeah. So each of these will be like different biomes and stuff like that. We only have like 2 biomes going right now. And here's one example of the border right there. And then we got the 3D noise as well, so there's like caves and stuff that you can go and explore, like in Minecraft. Eventually there's gonna be like ore down here that you can go get, and some monsters and stuff. Do you have a Steam page up yet? No, not even close. Not even close to that. Nowhere close. I don't even have any I can't put a Steam page up and have like WoW sounds in my game. I don't think I feel like that's not a good idea. It's probably already not a good idea that I'm doing it, but your boy needs placeholders. Thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. My game is very much inspired by WoW as well, with zones and quest hubs. Hell yeah. Now, which version of WoW is your favorite? We'll see. We'll see if you're a man of culture or not. My heyday was in Wadaka. My heyday was in Wrath of the Lich King. But I never played vanilla, like original vanilla. I did play the re-release of Classic WoW. And after that, I was like, oh, this is so much better than Wrath of the Lich King. I come from Burning Crusade days. Okay. Okay. Respect. There's respect there. I would have taken Wadalka, Burning Crusade, or Vanilla. Any of those three, perfectly acceptable answers. You know, I do think that just every expansion that came out, WoW got worse. I do think that's how it went. Unfortunately. It's a good point. Could have some screenshots, just grab a few wish lists, but I get it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is all, none of these assets are final. So any screenshots I take are not going to be representative of the game. I was just talking to Adder about, like, I don't even understand how to talk about art in games, or like what I want. You know what I mean? I have no idea. And I'm not even close to that point. We got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of systems built already. We've got like a building system as well. Little bit of a building system, so you know you can build like little houses and stuff. There's not like any reason to at the moment, but we're gonna get there soon once we get the ECS system nice and running performantly, and none of our entities are gonna fall through the world or anything. Then I think we're golden. Golden as in ready to move on to doing more of the Colony Sim side of things. For the Colony Sim stuff, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from RimWorld. So, you know, really depthy Colony Sim, your base gets raided, you got to defend it, set up defenses. But I also want, you know, there to be exploration involved, and I want you to be able to set up multiple colonies all around the world. And like I said, I built this whole ECS system so the whole world can be running, or at least as much as possible that I can get away with, because I'm only showing like about this big of a radius right now. So you know, if you're all the way over here on this side of the world, I still want your colony to be running. And if you've sent some guys out to the forest to chop trees, and there's a wolf in the forest, they're going to get attacked by that wolf. So you better make sure that either the forest is safe, or they have the gear and skills and levels to defend themselves. So yeah, I beta tested WoW. I couldn't agree more. Got too streamlined, too casual. Yeah, they took away all the social elements. You know, they took flying mounts away. You know, all the friction in the game was gone. So there's no reason to like rely on other people at all. Watch lunch now. I'll be keep up to date on this though. Nice job. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for stopping by. Go enjoy your lunch. I'll definitely have to check you out after this and see what you're all up to on your channel. But yeah, thanks again. Thanks again. Aha. Okay, back to work. Back to work. I forgot what I was trying to commit my code before I was so rudely raided. So kindly raided, rather. Do I want to undo the, I kind of want to undo this because this is just, it's just not even. Roll that back. And then yeah, this is just gonna slow things down. Yeah, get rid of those. We're not going to do that anymore. It was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt. World begin play. Get rid of you. Good. Did you... Okay, so you got, like, removed from the commit, but you didn't actually get deleted. Let's do that. Delete that. That's just a comment update. Yeah, that's, we need that. Oh, I did so many things in this commit. Get rid of that. We don't want that. Okay, so I don't know if I want the if else here. I think I do want both. Although I am doing, it's specific to channel. Yeah, I need to do one by profile. Yeah, if it's channel, then there's going to be no terrain. Let me think here. If trace equals channel, then we'll have to, let's do another if. We'll say if result or trace channel not equal to, or really just if not result, right? Because it would be false if it's not. Yeah, if we don't get a hit, then do that one. I like that. That's better. Then all of this. Okay, so we're just gonna sum this up as fix. We'll just say make velocity processor better. Fix terrain chunk line traces. And what else? I mean, there's a lot in here. Just like some misc fixes too, I guess. That needs to go away too. And that, I suppose. Okay, that's good. We'll just commit it like that. Commit anyway and push. I know there's to-dos. It always gets mad at me for leaving to-dos. I'm like, what are to-dos for if not to leave in the code base? That's how I see it anyways. Okay, I'm gonna rerun that build. I'm gonna be right back. Go say hello to my girlfriend, who I haven't seen all day. Mirby. Okay. I'm gonna hop off. So, short stream. See if there's anyone I can send you guys all to real quick. No one that I know. Let me see if I can find anyone doing Unreal Engine things. No coding required, day 2. Building characters, abilities, and AI for Giga Rate. Finishing game development. Wow. Working on our MMORPG. Are you back? 410. This guy's working on an MMO.
Bastard. What's going on with you, boy?
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Moya Games Dev. Sounds interesting.
Crap there. Maybe I'll just put it.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna be hopping off. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
Pull it out more.
So take care.
Don't make that weird.